Hi guys, this is Pascal here. So in this video, I'm going to respond to a question that I got from Solomon. He said I should give a little bit of, I'll read out the question. If you're looking for the question, I'll post it in the description in this video. And this is going to be related to starting a business online. If you don't know me, my name is Pascal Wanaji. I started my online business in 2017. So ever since I started sharing my journey, people reach out with different questions that they want to start businesses online. Maybe they have similar backgrounds to me. Maybe they want to spend more time with their kids. They want to play with their spouses a little bit more. But due to the way the society is, the way the structure is, we see ourselves working so hard. We don't get to enjoy our family that much, and obviously we don't feel fulfilled. So we start looking for other ways to start making money, which is why Solomon is asking this question. And he says his question is very simple. Pascal, please, can you give a little explanation? Sorry about the siren. I'm just in the middle of Gold Coast, Australia. It's kind of like skyscrapers behind me. So I'll read the question again, sorry. So please give a little explanation about Amazon FBA, consulting and freelancing. Do I need huge amount of money to get involved, or can someone mentor me? That's his question. Now, when I say these questions, you can easily tell this is my perspective, that if you want to learn how to start an Amazon FBA business, the information, I'll put links around the training that I use and some of the people that have gotten results in Amazon FBA around this video, in case if you want to see for yourself what is possible and how fast you can get started. Now, when I look at questions like this, the first thing that occurs to me is the last part. Do I need huge amount of money to get involved? Now, that is where the main problem is. It's not really, that's why a lot of people get, I struggled with this for 7 years until I understood that I was playing tricks on myself. Let me explain this in a little bit way. It's fear of poverty, fear of running out of money, fear of losing money. That's what this has come to, in my opinion, because it's starting an Amazon FBA business. Is the information, is that something that you can't just Google and find? The answer is that it's everywhere on the internet. You do it on YouTube, you see people with different videos and different trainings telling you how it's possible. Now, all those are information products. It's out there. Now, it's the same thing with consulting and freelancing. I'm going to explain to you in a little bit how these things work, but I want to first deal with the main fundamental. It's fear of, we are all scared of losing money. And the reason this is because we think, this is how I used to think that somebody that wants to train me or something wants my money. So if I come to you now and say, give me some money, automatically, you don't need to think about it, automatically you switch. Why? What do you want my money for? You kind of build a wall to protect yourself because somebody wants to get from you. Now, this is how people react as customers. This is how customers react. Now, you have to understand that the problem you have, or the problem we all struggle with, is to understand how to get something from somebody without violating that person's rights. So Stewart talks about providing value. Now let me give you an example of how this works. I have two kids, two girls. They are between one is 3 and one is 1. So they are always fighting with this prime, this teddy bear. The big one will always come and take it from the small one, and they'll be battling with it. Now, if I see that happening, when I interfere, what I do is I allow the one that gets it to collect it. Now, you know what I want you to understand? She was fighting for that teddy bear with her little sister. So it's natural. That's what it is. That's how we are trying to collect. Most people are trying to collect money from their customers. They try to force them to get the money from them. Some cases you make the win, but you can't keep up that sort of attitude everywhere. It's not gonna work. If you really want to be successful, you need to understand the skill that is involved in collecting something from somebody and giving them something else that is more valuable. So let me carry on. So when she gets that pram, that teddy bear, what I do is I bring out my phone and I place on YouTube for kids, and I give her the phone, she gives me the teddy bear. What I want you to understand is this is effortless. This is a skill. It's something I learned. I give her my phone. Remember, she was fighting for this teddy bear just a minute ago. She was crying, yelling about it. But I give her my phone, play YouTube Kids on it, and she gives me the pram, and I take that and give to the younger sister. That's what I want to do. What happened there is sales. It's the same thing you are trying to do. You have to understand that human beings are the fear of poverty, which is what is causing us to feel scared of investing in an education to help us develop these skills in like outside, so we can make the type of money that we really want. It's because we think that somebody wants to get something from us, and if they don't see that value in it, it becomes a problem. Now, what the other bit that holds us back is, there is nothing like something for nothing. No such, I learned this from Napoleon Hill. There is no such thing as something for nothing. You cannot try to, if you want to learn Amazon FBA, it's easy, but it's the patience to understand the customer. People launch products on Amazon and lose the money. People launch products and make money. Why? It's the same skill. Understanding what do people really want, then provide them with that service. They will release their money for you effortlessly. That's why I always hammer on the mindset shift that needs to happen before people start getting into this online training thing. That's why Stuart's training is so phenomenal. He deals with that in module 2, because you have to be patient with yourself. I always say this to people who are in the training already or who are looking to start out. We all have you say, do I need huge amount to start? Because you're scared that if you invest money, if you don't get it back, you feel bad. You are not thinking of your customer. You're not thinking of providing good service. If you know that you're going to, let's say somebody has a bike, he needs a bicycle light at night so that he doesn't get run down by a car. If you're going to invest in a bicycle light, to sell a bicycle light on Amazon, you have to look for one that will shine bright so that the guy that is riding the bike will get seen. So when he purchases, see, in that way you provide that as a service, you give them as a product. It will be easy for him to release the money to you. It's that simple. But if you go into the habit of you're trying to just get any product and put in their hand and, hey, buy my bicycle lights, it's the best, blah blah blah, without really working on the light itself to give people good products, that's why Apple stands out. Apple sold me their phone. Maybe you have an Apple phone. What did they do to you? It's the same thing. They tell you this phone can download this app, it can play this music, it can do this, it's hype, its camera is like this, blah 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 blah. They say, here's the phone, where's your money? You give them the money, they give you the phone, you sign up contract, or whatever, however you got your phone. It's the same thing everywhere. It's on putting your customer first. It's not really about Amazon, it's not really about being learning consulting or doing Amazon freelancing. You have to understand, how can I position this in front of this person that he will just give me the value that you attach to it. It's that simple. So let me give you a nutshell of Amazon FBA. Is a business model that people source products from China, India, United States, depending on where you are. You can be in UK selling in US, and you can be in US selling in UK. There's training to do this, but all you need is a laptop and a little bit of cash. Now, most people will say, how much do I need? Which is probably what you need. Now, I want you to understand, I always say, if you don't have a job, get a job first. because you don't want to start a business and you're worried about over bills and all that. You need to get that sorted. It's your family. If you've got a family, you need to take care of that first. If you take care of that, then that gives you the time to focus on build your business. Now, if you get into Amazon FBA, you can start with literally. There are so many. It depends. The first thing is the education. I don't want to say you can start with £500 or £2,000 or £10,000. But what I want you to understand is, get it out of your head that you are going to be a multi-millionaire selling one product. It doesn't work. This is my experience. You will need at least 4 or 5 products selling at the same time. One is giving you 500, the other one is giving you 500. So if you put 4 or 5 of them, 10 of them, you can do it as many as you want. You could even hire people, your family, if you can, or people around you. That's why you need people around you to help you. If you keep, that's when you start growing. So if you have 10 products selling for you at the same time, one is giving you 1,000 a month, another one is giving you 500 profit, another one is giving you 800. By the time you calculate all the 10 of them in a single month, you have 10 grand profit on the side. So that's how people scale. But you don't have the money right now to launch 10 products. You don't have the experience of learning how the metrics and all the other little bit, the basic things first. That's why the training is go through the process, launch a product. Don't worry about whatever you're going to experience. It's a learning curve. Once you go through the first one, then you can launch the second one. You may go through the first one and you run a loss. You don't give. That's what that fighting spirit kicks in. If you really care about a customer, that's why they say do something you're passionate about. If you really care about solving that problem for that family, you will go out and launch another product and do it better this time. That time you become profitable, and obviously that covers your loss, and you keep growing from there, because you're gonna learn. If you're not willing to learn, then chances are you are not going to survive in business, because business is about growth. You grow every time. This is my humble experience. The same thing with consulting. Consulting is like doing one-on-one. Majority sometimes one-on-one with people, and you can do it in a group call. But it's more of physical. Consulting is more like you're dealing with clients, like people that, let's say dentists in your area. They have a shop, they have staff in the office, but they don't have people coming to their door. So you can generate a small sales page, target people that are typing how to fix a decayed tooth, anything, how my tooth or my face, all these little things. And they give you their name, email address, and phone number. All you do, you take it first. You take this, maybe get 10 names. If you know how to do the advertising, you get the 10 names, then you take it to the dentist. These are contacts of people that want to sort their teeth out. Call them out and book. They'll schedule a call with you. Blah blah. You go and negotiate with the dentist, the owner of the dentist shop, and tell him you'll be sending him a list of people to his company. Obviously, he will give you some money in return. Maybe you have come to some sort of agreement, maybe £100 for one person or £50, depending on the size of the person and the type of traffic you're sending to him. So that's more of consulting. You bridge that gap for them. It's more of affiliate marketing, understanding how to target people, know where their mind is, know the problem. Then but you have to bank on the provider of the dentist to provide good service, because you're going to be spending your hard-earned money first before you get those people as advertising, or you can do it organically if you want to. But the difference is that paid marketing goes faster first. So then the other one is freelancing. Freelancing is maybe when I started online business with SFM, I didn't have any idea of how to build a website. In the training, they showed me how to build a website. Now I've built a website now, and if you want to, I can put a link, but I'm not going to put the link here because it's specifically for a type of business model. So if you don't have the affiliate links for those websites, it's not going to work for you. So I have an affiliate links on the specific videos and trainings that I've done. So I could now take this skill. I didn't have it before. and go to places like Fiverr and post that I can build a website for you. I can build a basic website for you. Charge like 500 or 1,000 depending on the size of the person. Or I go to Upwork and I do that. That's the kind of skills I developed. So if you've got kids that are laying about in the house and they're not too busy, get them into the training, let them learn all these little things that is going to really help improve their lives and get them that entrepreneurship. That's what I always say. Kids get these things quicker than adults. Adults we have so much baggage in our head that causes us to like stall. But kids, they don't really care. They don't have much they're worrying about. Get them to this sort of trainings and organizations to help them sharpen their skills. This will get them off the streets, drugs and all that. So it's all what that's the mission. That's why I shoot these videos, because it's all about changing the next generation, helping the next family. Because it's easy to say, explain this, explain this, explain this. At the end of the day, what this boils down to is self-confidence. Do you believe in yourself? That's the way I look at it. If you believe in yourself, would you be afraid of taking that action? If you think that you're gonna be successful, and success to you might mean earning like $100,000 in a month. So if you're earning $100,000 in a month, would you be afraid of investing $1,000 to start a business? Obviously the answer is no. So that brings in the law of sowing and reaping. The $100,000 is not gonna appear in front of you until you invest in yourself and spend the $1,000. Most of us want to know, how do I get that? How you want to know everything? It's not gonna work. It peels like layers. Your mind is your navigational tool of your life. It's when you spend that 1,000, your mind will trigger with you and tell you, oh, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Then your responsibility is have the confidence and follow your gut instinct. And they say the road to believing in yourself. As you believe, if you really believe in yourself, it's easy. It's easy. I'm learning this whole thing myself. I know it's easy, but I know sometimes people might be in a rough spot, they want to start, but you can't keep complaining of your situation if you don't do anything about it. Because I remember complaining about my relationship with my children. I wasn't there. My spouse, I never spent time with them. I was complaining to everybody, and everybody was returning back the same complaint. Oh, my wife is like this, and my wife. You realize that everybody has the same. Everybody around you is complaining about their spouses. So that tells you that the type of people you are hanging around are just complainers. So I just look for people. I just change friends and people that were actually making things happen. So that's why I don't hang around with anybody that's telling me it's impossible. Because I believe that everything now is possible. So if you believe it, you do it. You do what it takes to get there. So yeah, that's my share. Solomon, thanks for sharing this question. I know it's gonna help a lot of people. And if you haven't seen my video where I interviewed a lady that left her restaurant business, we had a 2 days marketing mastery training here in Australia. So I was just looking for people, and I interviewed her. She had a restaurant business. It's like a brick and mortar business. People struggle in businesses, but when you understand that you need to look after your customers, it doesn't mean that people don't succeed in restaurants. It's just understanding how can you make that trade, provide people with good service, and in return they're willing to pay premium for whatever you're charging. That's how most companies are successful. So that's the training. You don't just want to build a business that's going to kill you. You want to build something that you'll be passionate about, that you'll be proud to put your name in front of it and say, that's my product. All right? The video is coming out now. Check it out, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. All right. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and get more videos from me. All right? And give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm sharing with you. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.